in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. And if you don't know, now you know. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Used to raw G's, used to beef, used to freak. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Funk master flex love. And if you don't know, now you know. Star ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the trick, same number, same hood. It's all good. It was all a dream.
Watch this.
And if you don't know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. Ain't too many people on us. Operational fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run? Dangerous. All the dangerous. All the dangerous. Ain't too many kids bang with us. Operational fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run?
Forward to some more videos tomorrow, but I did put out the one that you need for the ducks to get your backpack trophy. We're going to be doing some more master difficulty now, actually. So I'm going to attempt to do this solo. I did do a heroic solo, and we did complete it on master difficulty in a team of 3 with relative ease. So it seems to be a little bit easier than last season's because the mechanics aren't as intense and the mission isn't as long and it's not hyenas, which is good right there. What up, Tiger? Sup. So, yeah, and I unlocked this really cool backpack. How cool is that, man? We were just saying the other day, like, wouldn't it be cool to skateboard down the street for increased mobility in the game? You know, some games have grappling hooks and some games have vehicles, right? But as a Division agent, you just need a fucking skateboard. The new backpack trophy is the duck that you can see here. And it kind of surprised me that we didn't have one before, right? Because, you know, ducks are a thing in this game. I don't know why they chose the duck, but they did. And rubber ducky. So it's one of those quests where you have to shoot all the ducks hidden throughout the mission. And it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun finding these and plucking away at them. It's just like last season's where we got a hunter mask, and then this is the duck. Now, you also get a hunter mask by beating the hunters in the mission on master difficulty. They only show up in master difficulty. So you beat those hunters, you will get an exotic mask. I think you have to be the team leader to get that. There's something weird about it. Some people are saying they beat them, they didn't get the mask. I got the mask. I just showed up. So I don't know what that's about, but you might have to be the team leader. So, which is weird. Yeah, Parker, did you beat it as the team leader? The builds are... I already made a build video for all of this. I could drop links and then we can pin it. I realize there might be a bot issue too. I didn't have a chance to fix it before this stream. It probably just needs to be refreshed, the permissions. So sorry about that if you guys are trying to drop links and stuff like that. So I'll get to that tonight.
From the control point.
So here I'll pin the builds. These are for master difficulty. Tested in legendary, which is harder. But You could also use them for heroic, which I did, and it worked fine. There you go. And basically the builds I'm using today. I'm also going to try to do this sniper. So this is the agenda. The agenda is to run it solo. We'll see if I can. And then we'll see who out there needs help, and I'll help you guys do it. If you don't need help, I'll continue to do it solo. How about them apples? So the build I'm going to be running with first is the chameleon build. All red, crazy all red. We got our modifiers. I probably need to change these. So yeah, let's change these. So we're going to run the 2 crit ones, and then this one here, microwave coils, I mean. So there you go. And then you want overdrive, and we got the global modifier. At a later date, probably not today, we'll try taking this master difficulty on with all 5 directives, a solo and in group as a separate challenge, because we have some time between now and the end of the season. So we'll take advantage of that. And then I'm running a shield. Let's get this fixed up here. Right mods. So active regen. And holstered regen. Okay. This should be okay. I'm running the chameleon and then the Exodus gloves, which are a good matchup for that chameleon. So this build is all crits everywhere. I'm running Palisades holster just for a little armor on kill. And because we're not running gunner. Because we want the tactician drone. So master difficulty, yeah. So let's go do it. It's really not that long of a mission. It is lots of waves and tanky enemies, but again, it seems to be much easier than last season. But I don't know. You know, I've been fucking awake since like 3 in the morning. So you know what I mean. Don't listen to this guy. All right. Switch it up. Master. So you do have to do it your first time on heroic to unlock master difficulty. I don't think you can team up with somebody unless you've done it, unlocked it. And I think that's great. I think it's smart because it teaches you the layout, what to expect to a degree. So I've liked that they did that last season too. So there's your first duck, by the way, right there.
Colonel,
I'm not going to point out all the ducks. We did a video on that.
General. Assault team approaching the area as we speak. Do not let me down, Pete. You can count on
Yeah, the hunters part would be painful. You could change your skills when the hunters come out to like riot foam and a jammer pulse. I don't think we have to do this, but it'd be painfully slow when you got to that point, right? Because your damage just wouldn't be that hot. I was just running directives and they were working for me, but you know. And yes, there is some sort of weird cache bug out there too, where you can't always open your caches. They open eventually, but something about it. What we want to do is take the boat here. I ran right through that fucking water. Nothing heal. Give me that fire.
Agent killed.
That didn't start off well. Give me a second here. Get my game face on.
True Sun's on site. Get ready, Agent.
Colonel, division inbound, en route to docks. Copy that, General. Assault team approaching the area as we speak. Do not let me down, Pete. You can count on my true sons, Nat.
We gotta take out that first turret because there's. Do you see the crossfire thing going on here? And then it looks like they rotate the turrets. About the break. Boat's ours. That's what we wanted. Oh, there's more crossfire. Where's that laser from? Over there. Got it. So where's his homie? In the back? I put damage on it a second ago. Did I shoot through the truck? Got a better angle on that. That. These turrets are all funky, huh? That didn't disable that turret. Which turret did it disable? So that's. Then maybe they're rotating.
I got your division right.
Trying to figure out where this these other boxes are. There might be one in the back here. Because there's a wire, but it looks close. So we're looking for boxes that we can shoot. Is this one open now? No, that one's not open either. God, we gotta go all the way around. These guys are mean. Another one back here. Also off. Damn, where is this one? These turrets. There must be another. No, we'll just continue killing. That's a good strategy, right? Kill them all. You gotta watch those snipers on this one. They hit really hard. Ah, she's so dodgy. She's on fire and gets in cover. I mean, I can't be going on fire. That's cheating. Laws of physics are different for them than they are for us, huh? The game physics, they're not real physics. Because I think if you were on fire, you could probably still go cover, right? What kind of simulated world do we live in? It is. It looks like it's nearby. I think it's in this room, actually. Hey, look, you can backtrack. Thank Jesus! Shit, you can just funnel them all in here. Yeah, this is a safe strategy. Just do this. To the other side so that they come
Immediate
out.
medical assistance needed.
Can't see him.
Got him stuck on this thing. There's a medic out here. I gotta get rid of him.
Serious trauma.
See what I'm
detected.
saying? Like, I didn't take damage at all there, and my armor broke. This guy sneaky shot me. I don't feel it though. Maybe it's insta damage from him. Alright. We're almost done. I probably got sniped on that one. But sometimes these gloves, I swear. Like, you break an enemy's weak point and they'll break your armor too. Okay, so that's this. So now I just gotta figure out this fucking turret. I feel like we've checked everywhere, man. It's in the middle of the map. So the hose goes. Does it cross the water there? Yeah, it does. No, it circles back. Oh, there it is. You fucker. Little fucker. That was a pain in the ass. It was right next to it, but there was another one we shot on the other side of it. What the hell? All right. You got an issue, Prime, with the game? Like something's messed up? I'll check it. Hopefully I won't forget after this mission. But right now it's a little inconvenient. LB probably means left bumper because I'm on Xbox. dude. Way over there. Deleted that fucking heavy, huh? Shouldn't be such a big old target. Okay. This is fucking squirmy. Worry about my ammo right now. Let's go fill that up. Let's get a couple more helicopter drops. These waves are longer than you expect. You could funnel them in this room too. There's a lot of good funnel points if you're into soloing this up.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Enemy's got him. Remember, you got RPG support.
Serious trauma detected.
Have to heal up. Fuck if you just stay still. How do you heal up in this game? Which button is it? There it is. Oh, you're a hard-hitting fool back there. Checkpoint clear. Woo! Yeah, you like the new backpack, bro? It's brand new, man. It's a skater backpack. I'm rocking a skateboard. Sick. It's missing a wheel and shit. Am I gonna get ammo here? Yeah, the Brooklyn, it came from the Brooklyn, you know, get ready event that's going on right now. So you should be able to get it. Just open your caches. Farm seasonal XP is what you're looking for. There's a bunch of other apparel too. I got some glasses. I got these glasses here, and this is the backpack. Kickflip. Skins. What up, Cam? Oh, good. Just ammo. Yeah, it's part of the Brooklyn activation event, I think is what they're calling it, yeah. The seasonal one, yeah. Should've waited a couple of seconds. It'll cool down. There we go.
Vital signs critical.
See, I didn't take any fucking damage there. Oh, fuck!
Signs.
You're kidding me! Oh, dude, I just got one tapped by a mortar. Because those fucking gloves, man. I'm telling you, I took no damage. Oh, that's so fucking irritating. You know what I mean? Bro. So the gloves popped, which put me in the weakened state, right? And then I got hit by a mortar right after. I'm telling you, man, those fucking gloves. They save my ass about just as much as they get me killed. But I like them. So
True
I
Sun's on
stuck with
site.
them.
Get ready, Agent.
Colonel, division inbound. En route
Yeah,
to
this is the
docks.
new master,
Copy that,
new master
General.
mission.
Assault team
And it's
approaching
tough,
the
but
area as we
it's
speak.
achievable. You know, it feels good. It feels good. I like the quantity of enemies that you're fighting. I'm running all red chameleon build, so we're a little squishy here. You know, there's more conservative ways to play this than the way I'm doing it. Just so you know, I just want to try this build to its limits. It's not harder than legendary, no. It's supposed to be in between heroic and legendary. So what makes it different though is they add in some basic mechanics. They're not super hard, but there's like these turrets that you have to destroy. They're tankier than your normal heroics, and there's a hell of a lot more of them, and the spawns are smarter. So they put you in situations where it's not all funnel the enemies, so the spawns will come from 360 degrees, and that changes the game, right? A lot when you're fighting in all directions. So it's very good. But yeah, you die, you start over, you know, that kind of thing. So, I mean, I don't need to use the shield. I could stay in cover and put a reviver hive, but, you know, I want to do it this way. I mean, the truth is, like, the crazy thing about the exotics right now, like, look, those exotics that they're giving away for free right now that you can farm, you got to farm them, but those are raid exclusive exotics. Even for the raids, they're hard to get. Even if you have a team, they're hard to get. So the fact that they're giving those away, or not giving away, but the fact that you can farm them is fucking incredible. You know? It really is. It really is. So whatever makes sense to take advantage of that, if you don't have those, if you have everything, then, you know, biggie, whoop-de-doo, right? It's gonna be one of those things like, man, I wish I had this shit when I was growing up. God damn it. Fucking fire. Oh, another fucking fire grenade. Gotta heal up, let's just be conservative. Fuckers, I saw them coming. They're good at hiding, man. I like how my drone takes aggro, huh? A little bit. Let's do that again. That. God, he's so fast. Clear that corner quick, isn't he? Where's this lady at? There you are. I'm gonna get you for the last half hour. Right back there. Ah, wrong cover, dude. Stop being so fast. Gonna be a long ride, huh? You guys are putting up a good fight. Another fucking grenade. God damn. Oh, out of ammo's not good. Look at his backup shotgun. Liking now. How do you like this? Fucking turret running, you know what I mean? Fucking annoying. It's a wire isn't logical. Who's the electrical dude around here? Sometimes you gotta make a move, huh? Grenades are on fucking point, huh? Every now and again, it's gonna be really hard to kill. That was a helicopter full of heavy dudes, man. If that guy gets one grenade off, I'm toast, you know? You get all staggered and shit. This is fun, I like it. The challenge feels just right, but the pace of combat is what I'm about. You know what I mean? So I do a lot of heroic control points because of the pace of combat. You know, there's just enough enemies and the spawns are as fast as you make them happen, and that's what happens here. Where I don't do heroic missions anymore because it's just so fucking slow, you know? The best place to fight this. So they're all coming out over there, kind of, aren't they? But it's those mortars we got to watch out for. I can't remember if cover stops mortars in this game. I can't remember. With that fucking one mortar hit. But it wasn't just a mortar hit, it was that my armor had just broke. I blame the gloves. I can't get you. Ugh. Some sort of damage.
You're not going anywhere.
You're off me, dude.
Serious trauma detected.
Fucking A. The same exact
Zero.
thing just happened. That's exactly how I died last time. Exactly. The gloves went off and then I got hit by a mortar. That's exactly what happened, man. Oh my god, that's frustrating. Because I can't see the mortar. You know what I mean? Like I can't see the red circle because I'm busy fucking fighting. And it comes fast. That mortar comes fast. Like you hear the and then and keep running red though.
True Sun's on site.
What I'll probably do is switch over to a hive or something like that right before that.
Copy that, General.
Or
Let me down, Pete. You can count on
drop
my
the
true
gloves
sons,
to kind of
Mac.
get me in trouble right there. Yeah, it's the chameleon build. I got the build posted. Here's a quick snapshot of it, but it's posted in the chat. No, I haven't watched the trailers yet, man. I've been fucking fucked. Do we need to see the trailer though? That's the question. Does it really matter? People are gonna buy the game anyways. It is on delay though, huh? Push it out to 2026. Which might put Battlefield 6 in 2025. So Battlefield, oh shit, we're in the crossfire. Well, has been planning their release around. Shit. GTA, and so God,
Immediate medical assistance needed.
the range on the thing was fucking incredible. That one's closed. So we have a box up there, that one's closed.
Gonna lay down some cover. I'm out.
Ammo intensive mission in there. What up, streets? The king has arrived. This little Australian, or is it New Zealand? No, it's Australian. Right? Banner. Almost out of ammo here, huh? Snipers out there, look out. Sniper's on the fucking rack. Damn it. Let's occupy his punk ass. New troops. We gotta watch our ammo. Let somebody creep.
Just like now. Man down.
Did anybody else think of that girl band? That girl band when I said let's creep? Creeping on the down low. Don't do that. I'm gonna miss these modifiers next season. People are saying the next seasons are good though, so cool for a change up. Keeps it fresh. Gives me something to tinker with, you know? Okay, so we gotta think about these fucking mortars. I mean, I wonder if there's an outer range for those mortars. Like if I bring all those dudes, or if I take that tent. There's no cover in the tent, but I got a almost invulnerable shield. I wonder if the mortars can go into tent. We gotta avoid those fucking mortars though. I don't want to change the build, you know? Just for the fucking mortars. TLC, thank you. That's the fucking group. I forgot their name. That's how old it is. I'm a creep. Get off me. Oh, I missed a lot of those. Oh god, that guy's a fucker. I don't know, that's the second time that's happened. There's something with him. I can't kill him. It's like his shots aren't counting. Or he's like below grade or something right there. Okay, here's where we die every fucking time. What will they think of next? I know. Have we not seen that before? Is there not a mission where they're coming down a rope? Okay, we got to figure out a plan here, folks. Either I take the 10 or I funnel them back, but I was in that shed and apparently I still took damage. I think. It's hard to tell, but I died from the mortar. So, as you guys can see, these guys are fast enough where they flank you. I feel like the safest spot is probably the tent. But I'm gonna have to come out at some point, which is fine. So there's a tent over there, right? The gate, you think I should stay outside the gate? Is that what you're saying? Right where I came in, Brickator? Go to the right side of the tent. Through gate, you can take hunters down there one by one. Oh, there's hunters in this section. So you're saying, sorry, just to be clear, are you saying exit to the next area? Like, as if I'm going to the next checkpoint? Or...
Serious trauma detected.
I forgot we had hunters right here. There's lots of good cover, though. That's the good part, right? You think this box would hold you safe? I mean, not for the hunters, but for these dudes at least. Okay. Okay, I'm with you there. So I'll make my way that way. I like that plan. I know what you mean. Oh, shit. See that fucking gobble? Come on, man! Oh my god! That's pissing me off! I fucking dodged. Oh my god. One tapped by the fucking mortar again. 3 times in a row. 3 fucking times in a row. The same exact thing. You know? Oh my god. So I can swap out for the memento and pick up some armor regen. Let's do that. We got to change something, right? Definition of insanity is to repeat the same bullshit over and over again. So let's try this. Stats, about the same. So, Brigadier, does that take mortars over there? Do you know? Yeah, it's true. It's consistent, but that's just bullshit. Fucking one tap by, come on. The mortar always hits after my armor breaks. That's what's fucking, it's the timing of it is impeccable. You know?
Copy that, General.
The bonus armor to regen will help a little bit, I guess.
Do not let me down, Pete. You can count on my true sons, Nat.
What about before the mortars came? Do you know? Do you have any idea? Probably not, though, huh? So this will allow me to move from trophy to trophy a little bit too, so. It's annoying. I am annoyed by that. Because I liked the way the build was working. We were slaying, you know what I mean? And this, the one tap by mortars is very inconvenient. Besides the hunters, I don't think there's much in the way of clearing the whole thing other than that one spot with the mortars. I think there's one more spot where they bombard you with shit. wait for that fire to dim.
I need to nail this guy.
Damn. Bro needs some bro time, huh? I need to nail this guy. Fuck. Calm down, man. It's 2 turrets down. I need to nail this guy. All aggressive and shit. Wants to go all Brokeback Mountain on me, man. Not there. This one's closed. Okay, so we're going backward to the back. There it is. Is that all of them?
From here.
It's nice to get those little bursts of weapon damage. From the trophies, because we are running a 6 skill tier build, or a red core build.
You got me pinned down.
Suppressed. Got me in the zone. That means it's a good mission, I think. You know what I mean? When you engage like that. Not just because it's new. We've been to this map a million times, but guys are tough. They're aggressive. There's a lot of them. Whoa, that was a glitch. And our time to fill is engaging too. You know what I mean? Like if we were like typical bullshit Division 2 space monkey tank NPC bullshit, it wouldn't be as fun. You know what I mean? It's just not as fun putting 300 bullets into one guy. It's just not. Do I want the game to be easy? No, that's not what I said. Yeah, the skateboard, it's part of the Brooklyn activation. Which is that new event that they have, the expanded goals event or whatever they're calling it. So basically, just farm your rewards track. They're the Brooklyn caches. There's several of them. And they're going to be rewarding gear and then also patches, which sucks because that's going to fuck up your RNG right there. But it is guaranteed as long as you get it. Farm it. Do your duty. There's always one flanker. I have to follow her lead.
Damn. Thought I finished you, Agent.
A little more squirmier this round, I gotta tell you.
Serious trauma detected.
Fucking bullets down here, right?
Damn, I'm exposed! Gotta move on!
Okay, we're going to the death room again. Fucking mortars. I'm gonna try to make it all the way to that other side as ASAP. Hopefully it's open. No, I mean it's free. So you didn't have to buy the premium season pass. You just need the free season pass, which everybody gets as long as you're at level 40 and back from New York with your watch, which you should be, unless you're brand new to the game. Parabellum, were you the team leader when you did it? Jose Madrigal from Encanto. What up? Sorry, you probably get that a lot. I know that's annoying. Annoying. Weird. Okay. We're gonna fucking make it over there, motherfuckers. Apparently, that's because other people have been reporting that they haven't been getting it, and so people have been helping in the comment section of that video I put out. Gates open. I'm bouncing. I'm not getting hit by one of those fucking mortars. Ah, it makes it in here. Fucking A.
Medical assistance needed.
Thank God for the regen though on that. What?
Agent
What?
killed.
What? Are you fucking insane? Are you insane? What just happened? My regen was going up. Oh my God, that's gotta be a bug. No, but my regen was overriding it. I saw my regen overriding it, and I recorded it. My regen was overriding it. Apparently not, though, right? Apparently fucking not. Oh my God. So look, I'm watching my replay right now. Let's see what happens here. So I get hit, and I wouldn't have gotten hit if we didn't have such a clunky fucking cover system. So I roll out of the cover and it snaps me back to the cover that I was in. First of all, which is, I hate that. Okay, now I still have both orange health bar and I have 1 tick of armor when that hits. I am pulsing, bleeding, but I had 3 bars of armor when I died. But apparently it bled out my health. Fucking A. It did bleed out the health. Oh my God. That's fucking retarded. I can't survive fucking mortars. It's a very strong bleed and it's on the health. Yeah, for sure. But that's what the fuck, right? Barely though, right? I mean, you saw the sequence. I had to dodge, a snap back. I mean, there's a lot going on in that 1 second. I don't even think I would have had time to double tap. I mean, maybe, but. So our one issue is mortars. How do we counter mortars? I mean, am I gonna have to run to Sawyer's knee pads like the entire fucking mission just for 1 room? That's insane. Oh, maybe it's more than mortar. Maybe it's putting out a hazard too. Let me look at that. Is it funny? Like, it's hard to tell because I'm bleeding, so my screen turns red. Oh, there's poison. Wow, okay. I see the poison icon. That's why the health went down so quick. Interesting. Okay. Well, now we know to some degree the bleed out scenario, which is why the gloves were fucking. That's why. I get it. Because the gloves, I was revived I put my armor back, but not all my health, I don't think, and then I would bleed out from the mortar. So okay, that made sense now. They're toxic mortars. Yeah. Fuck. So a little hazard protection instead of armor on kill. I mean, we could run the ninja bike. I wouldn't lose much power for that. And then a 1 piece of cavalier. And then the Cheska. That would be a badass build. Okay, switching out. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. Give me a second. You see where I'm going with that? You could also run the explosive specialization, demolitionist, to avoid explosions every now and again, which would also help. You take the gas damage, but it's that big initial burst damage that really gets you. So let's see. Do I have my Cavalier here? Probably moved it onto my other character for space. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run the turmoil, so we'll lose a little bit of that face-to-face damage. Let's see if we can pull that off. But we'll get Hasbro. Oh wait, it's probably already on my character. I could just run a striker. It has a protection build too, but and we'll just have to watch our backs, huh? So that's 20% hazard protection. What I mean is like one protection from leads. Make sure we don't get rushed too hard. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that turmoil thing. I mean, they'll bring it back somehow, but it's weird that people didn't get it, right? Yeah, the y'all's not a bad idea. I'll see if I have it in this character as an alternative. Was like if we lose too much damage, then the y'all's probably better off
Safe area entered.
than the turmoil. And that'll help with those weak points. Yeah, that's a good idea. The problem, this is the problem though, like what we're looking at here is that it's not all the gas, right? As a matter of fact, most of it's the explosive damage. Where the fuck is my Cavalier? Oh, sorry. And then the gas just kind of finishes you off. So doing all this hazard protection just to keep us from being finished off, maybe, but maybe we don't have to be so aggressive, right? So that's why I'm kind of liking the turmoils, because it's kind of leaning into it a little bit, but I'm also getting the double kill thing. My y'all mask is here because we might just flop to that if we lose too much damage. Yeah, it is in my stash. So if we lose too much damage, I'll go to the y'all, but I like the idea of double kills, make the mission go faster. Even against the hunters, as long as we maintain pressure, keep them on fire, and don't let them get in our face, which they love to do. Yeah, eventually I'm going to try to do this with the Turmoil Hotshot build too. Destroyer. Different day.
Entering safe area.
Okay, let's just put that stuff in our bag. Thinking about bringing a Gila guard just in case, but it's headshot damage. I guess that's not so bad. In case I want to put on more protection from elites against those hunters. And then Cavalier, right? All right. So that's a lot of hazard protection, but I don't mind the hazard protection because there's also the fire grenade. They keep hucking those things at me, and we got good damage, but we have to be careful how much of that we take away, right? So that's why I'm maintaining the red core there at the very least. And so that's 30% hazard protection plus 10. So there's 40 plus another 20 plus our watch. So it's 70%. Let's verify. 70%, yeah. And that's all hazards. So it's pretty good. Poison 70%. So Then we got 1 protection from elites. Stats 45, 105. We could get rid of that 10% too. Run more crit damage there. I didn't bring that piece, so I'm a dork. We'll keep with it. I'd have to lose the armor core, I think. I'm not sure I have that. I'm in the red core. I'd lose the red core for crits, like tit for tat, basically. Okay, let's go try this. And die at the same spot again. They also said other difficult exotics are in there, and I wonder what they meant by that. You know, the Ouroboros is in there, I know that, but like, what other exotics could be in there? Maybe the bighorn's in there? They said exclusive exotics and something else. The way that they worded it made me think, like, what else is in there?
True Sun's on site. Get
Yeah.
ready, Agent.
Yeah, the quick fix one is kind of annoying. It's a raid,
Copy that, General.
a helpful one for sure. Might definitely see for raids.
You can count on my True Sons, Nat.
I mean, maybe for legendary. I think the best build for it might be that Heartbreaker, that infinite Heartbreaker build. The infinite Reviver Hive Heartbreaker build. I don't know. Not a big fan of that, but it is helpful. So Seeker Minds, Infinite Revives, Seeker Minds, Infinite Revives, or maybe the Jammer Pulse or something like that. Yeah, but I don't think everybody, there's no way people have farmed it to its fullest, so... Like, for example, the chess piece, what is it called? The one that we just got? I don't have it here, but the one where you get protection from everybody. That's technically an exclusive backpack because it's tied to that master mission. So I was wondering, is that what they mean? I don't know, we'll see. It's not the easiest farm. I hope RNG is fucking good. And I hope it's a limited supply of things because... Again, you know, you don't want to water that RNG down, do you? Hitman subscribing. Hitman's on fire. Appreciate you, Hit. Okay, so this guy's over there. Did I put on my terminals? Yeah. Turmoils are a little rough on when you have these what do you call it, dudes? Enraged ones. Frenzy, because they heal. So we really want to make sure we put it into that dude, you know? Okay, so that one's box is where? There. I can feel the loss of damage. I didn't have my stacks either. It's nice though. See those armor bars dropping over there. Yeah, that feels good. That's a survivable time to kill. You fucker. As long as somebody's dying, huh? Right on, Hitman. Appreciate you back, man.
Ha! That's my boy!
In 2 months, appreciate that too. All right, come on, survivors.
Clan member requesting backup.
Oh, you fucker.
Serious trauma detected.
So you had a little bit of time to get that one off, huh? This will be interesting against the hunters. Somebody said they got 2 masks at the hunters drop, and I wasn't quite sure if they maybe opened up one of the caches and maybe thought that was a hunter's drop. Instead, it was a metal skull mask. Grenades off now. See that?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
And he's got another one off. And I'm dead.
Agent, deceased.
Fuck you. Oh my god, it's always the explosives. It's like we're playing a legendary. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of making me want to run demolitionist because we're only dying by explosives. We lose the tactician drone, which is very helpful. I mean, of course we could go run a heartbreaker build and all that shit too, but I don't want to do that right now. Sure would help against the hunters though. But ain't that the truth? Should we just do that? Should I try it? See if it's just like a world easier before I start flopping everything out? Let's try that. Maybe this is like so much easier, it's just not worth doing the other one. Let's just try it real quick. So we're still vulnerable to explosives, but we're gonna have the bonus armor. We got a little bit more armor, but if we can actually get to the hunters, we'll be able to control them with this. For backup weapon, I don't know if I want the lefty because throwing grenades sucks. But what else we got? Rock and roll is basically the same thing. I mean, I could run an assault rifle there. The Lexington, since it's not an exotic. We could also do the Dare for more damage, but that would, if we have ammo issues, that would be a problem. So let's go and do the Lexington, and then we're running the Pulse, so we could run. The downside is right? What's the downside? You see the downside of it with the hunters is that if they jam me, I'm not going to be able to earn. Well, I guess the gun will give me a pulse, and then the headshots, but we're gonna have to be aware of that. You like the perfect spotter chest? I don't know if I'd get enough value out of it because this is giving me damage and bonus armor stacks, doubling them. But that would be helpful for more burst. But we do get a lot of burst from the momentum. You know what I mean? It's not bad though. It's not bad. I almost always exclusively run the Heartbreaker chest. I have a hard time justifying anything else. The backpack I'll swap out though sometimes. You think the revive hive? This booster hive, I mean, yeah, it's not a bad idea. The booster hive gives me weapon handling. I could also run the gloves instead of the contractors. So we got this layer of protection, and then we got the revive hive. And you can set down the hive to disrupt the agents too, disrupt the enemies. Yeah, let's try this. It's a good little dealio. This was the original build concept. It was running the gloves, and then for this, for team, we ran this this morning when we cleared it. It made it really easy. It did. So insane. And add stability right there. Let's land those shots. All right, easy enough. Let's just make sure our weapons are sitting good. Let's take off SMGs. Put on shotguns just in case. All right. I am tired of dying from a single explosion hit. Everywhere I go. No, part of that was believe it or not, was a little bit of time to kill. You know, so I could easily just take off the turmoils and put on the yawl. Because the problem is that we were slaying him like no problem earlier, and then all of a sudden he's getting grenades off, right? And he was never able to get a grenade off before. And he was frenzied, so he's not just getting grenades off, if you know what I'm saying. He's got a higher RPM and a higher rate of recovery, and so he didn't die because we're fighting a frenzied Chunga with turmoil, if that makes sense. And then on top of that, he's healing fast enough and he's got a higher RPM to get technically 2 shots off before I could kill him. So it was just a bad combo, but that situation is going to happen probably more than once. Yeah, the mortar on you as you get up, that's fucking fantastic, isn't it? All right, here we go. New build. Let's do this. Nice little comfy bonus armor. All right, so we got back there. A lot of ammo.
there any way around?
Could also put the Centurion's guard on this too. Feel like we got too much defense. But the offense hasn't been our problem, has it? Yeah, this build's pretty sick. Yeah, a lot of people are calling it the build of the season. I pretty much agree. It's a nice change up too from the meta, right? It's creative. It's got everything you need: armor, damage, skill, integration, crowd control. Oh, that rocket. Straight to my chest. Got for the bonus armor, huh? He was an asshole.
Target engaged.
You can't touch me!
Clan member in need of backup.
Sniper back there, not helping.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah. I'm dodging that sniper back there, so. They're hitting hard. Okay. Here's the, let's try not to die area. The mortars do go into that room. We learned that. But still good. I think a little choke point area is a good idea. Yeah, it's a blue screen. Yeah. Little beast of a weapon. Yeah, LMGs are better than ever. They really are. They've slowly been making them better, and then the modifiers with their RPMs and their reload speed enhancements are chef's kiss. It seems like it'd be a good choke point area too if you can use it. I don't know if you can, but I mean that's a small area for the hunters to go through.
Was that a noise?
Oh, great, this isn't fucking covered.
Screw you, agent!
Coming through. Usable? Yeah. Fucking tanky. He didn't stagger right there. Fucking bullshit. For ammo. I don't know what the mortar situation is. I wonder if these tents protect you. I mean, it should, right? I mean, why have cover if you can't be fucking protected by it?
Heavy fire!
This'll make your
The mortars aren't coming in. I wonder why. Appreciate you, Brigadier. Yeah, we've been having fun with builds this season. Whoa.
Immediate medical assistance
Fuck you,
needed.
sniper, huh? You need that sniper to come in. I mean, earlier those mortars were coming through here, right? Maybe it's because I'm beyond a certain point. Because earlier I was at that tractor. If I can get her to disrupt. Yeah, stay topped off on the ammo. A little paranoid right at the moment. The hunter's gonna come at the wrong moment. I'm not gonna have fucking ammo. I mean, obviously I gotta clear this way before they come. But you never know how the cookie crumbles.
Use the container for cover. I'll get you covered.
Kitty, kitty. Much more comfortable. If I knew this, we could have stayed with the chameleon build. But it's fine. So get to this truck and you're good. Is there another medic in there? Yep. Reversing all my hard-earned work. There you go. He's dead. Oh, another fucking medic? Damn. The layout's really nice on these, to be honest with you. There's, even if we were in there, there's lots of cover. But it's also fucking mortars, and that's just annoying. I don't know if the mortars take decoys. That's something you could think about too. Pistol and hitting me like a jerk. One shot, he broke my fucking arm. And that thing did too. See, that's why they're drawing me in. He won't come out. And he can shoot me from there, which is crazy, because he's got a fucking pistol. Lucky for him, I need my cooldown back. My fucking lord. He ran through that shit. Oh my lord, that guy was so hard to kill. Hunters?
System malfunctioning. Vital signs critical. System restored. System curtailed.
That just...
System reactivated. Serious trauma detected. System disrupted.
So, that's nice. When you put your fucking revive hive out, they can disrupt it and break it. Never knew that. I don't usually use a revive hive, I guess that's why.
System restored. System malfunctioning. System back online.
I'm coming up behind me, don't I? Yep.
Immediate medical assistance
Fucker.
needed.
Thank God for those gloves, though.
System curtailed.
What?
Hostile assault turret detected. Agent deceased.
I had full armor and like 2 bullets took me out. That was hard. That's fucking tough.
System restored.
That's tough. I'm thinking it did go well until that far, but yeah, and then 2 shots and you're dead, right? But I'm wondering if we should pump up the DPS against them. Because this is what I'm thinking. I mean, I died because I was fucking around with that guy so much that the other one came into the room, right? I mean, you never know what can happen. All 4 of them can rush you at the same time, of course. So... I'm wondering, you know, now that we know there's no mortars beyond that point, which is extremely fucking helpful. If I put on the DPS build again, the full DPS build, and then go over there and then kill that dude faster, basically, and then just slay them all fast. I mean, still might be a losing strategy, but because it's a one-shot kill thing, but obviously that all that fucking armor didn't help me, right? 2 bullets and I was dead anyways. So what I'm thinking now is this one, but we load up on protection from elites instead of crits. Because this one's like super strong. And then the protection from the armor on kills not helping us against those dudes. So what I can do is put on, I don't know if I have it here, but we can put on a, what do you call it? Improvised gear. Do play on suck less, get gooder. That too. Let's see here. Claws out. Yeah, there we go. So if we put this on, and then we got 4 protection from elite mods. You could also go, you know, St. Elmo's and get that shock ammo too. And then what we'll have to think about, we might have to change our skills against them, because I don't know if this is going to be helping us if they're jamming it all the time. You know what I mean? So when we get to them, the riot foam could help if we have time to change to that. Whatever, right on, Beastie. K-My-4? K-My-4? So the only question I have here is like, what's going around? So the shield, they're gonna jam that, so we might as well lose that. The decoy would be good, and then traps. There we go. Okay, so decoy and shock traps, right? So what we'll do is put on shock traps here, and then decoy there, and then we'll save this loadout and then hot swap. Now let's go back to the other one. Well, let's just switch back manually because I didn't save this version. Yeah, jam them, jamming us. The old jam them before they jam us trick. But those traps work pretty good against them, and so did the decoy. I usually have luck with those two things. I have jammed them before jam me. And the blinder firefly works good against them too, I agree. Those do, but I feel like the throw it out and then not have to worry about it so I can shoot them thing, and just, you know, the both of those have longer durations too. The jammer works pretty good though, I agree. But it doesn't necessarily stop their physical threat. Both are good, it's just where you at, right? Okay, let me save this one here, because it's a new version. All right. This is fun, let's do this. One of them will prevent, I think it might have to be a healer hive, or it could be any hive, I don't remember, but you have to be running technician, which you would be if you're running artificer, and you'd have to be within 5 meters. And definitely for teammates, yeah.
True Sun's on site. Get ready, Agent.
Colonel, division inbound.
Healing would be good
onward
too,
to
yeah.
docks. Copy that, General. Assault team approaching the area as we speak.
Do not let me down, Pete.
You can count on my True Sons, Nat.
You would use St. Elmo's, yeah. It might not be a bad idea against there. I might switch to that. You know, both are good, right? Better DPS, a little shock and awe. Yeah, I know. Man, wouldn't it be cool if we could run both? All right. I got some more videos headed your guys' way tomorrow. So we'll be talking about the reward system. And then next day, more like gaming talk about the in-between season thing, and get you guys' opinion on that stuff. Got some feedback to the devs. Points get to me so fast with this.
Doesn't look so bad.
Okay, where's the other turret? It's the one in the front, and then that one. Okay, that one is there. God. This is one of the safer builds to run in the Division 2, actually. It's all popular. It's also popularized by Tidal Basin. Remember those days? Because it's pure elites at the end. Just gonna put my feet up, let these guys come to me. Too bad you don't get any seasonal XP for this shit, huh? I mean, somehow we did, because when I got done with this, maybe it was because it was initially part of the manhunt, so maybe the first time you do it, you do. But I came out with like 4 caches from the manhunt. I mean, from the season pass, by doing the manhunt. The season pass XP is like abysmal, right? It's like so small. It's insane. You get 10 points for doing this activity. It's like, Jesus. It's demoralizing. You know? Farming the season pass it's going to be interesting. Because, I mean, I whip through, you know how there's the 5x XP event right now going on? It's limited to 100 levels. Whatever the fuck that means. I don't understand when they use levels and you get points. So, you know, because you obviously don't get 100 levels, because that would mean that you would get the whole season pass unlocked, right? But that's how they write it. So I just say 100%. But either way, you get 5x XP. And it's really easy to whip through that. So I'm guessing it's like 100 points. So I'm very much. Oh, does it not work above 100? It doesn't? Oh, man. How sure are you about that? You pretty sure? That sucks, because it's the same XP, though, you know? I see what you mean, though. Has nothing to do with the points. It means the progression. The way they're figuring it. It's weird. It's weird. I feel like the whole system is kind of janky to understand. Adding the whole extra separate XP points thing. They just cluttering it, you know? Division 2, for some reason, is a little more complicated with everything than it needs to be. I mean, it works. I like the outcome. I knew that was going to happen. Sometimes I like the outcome. I shouldn't say that all the time, but... Really? I don't remember a stream about the stretch goals. Did I miss a stream? I thought the stretch goals were only revealed in the patch notes, isn't that right? Or am I just memory all cluttered up? Oh, it just came up. Gotcha. I've been so busy doing this shit, huh? Was it today? Must have been today, huh? Was he playing on Twitch? Or was it like a panel style again? God damn it, this guy's fucking high too much. That guy's fucking grenade is gonna get me right there. Curving grenades and shit. Guy's a beast. He will one shot you. You gotta watch. I mean, we got perfect loot still. He's a bitch, right? Oh, that's a bulletproof fucking bush? Come on. Fucking dicks. Every time somebody goes back there, it gets me in trouble. Having somebody behind me, I'll tell you that much. Oh, you fucker.
Detected.
All right, so we'll need to swap out our skills before the hunters. And try to survive this one. I'm so glad they didn't make these too easy, you know? The last one wasn't super easy either, but it had some kind of annoying things, right? I didn't mind the mechanics too much. I think it's just the hyena part that's annoying. Fuckers.
I'll go round.
Alright, so let's see if that whole no mortar theory maintains here, right? The mortars don't start until the second wave, I think. They get back in cover so fast, dude. Whoa.
Can't see the target.
It's like wasting bullets when they do that because then they'll go and heal. switching weapons. God, come in. Yeah, the purple hazard's gonna be crazy stuff, huh? Yeah, the hazard protection pieces, I'm sure, will be helpful next season. Really, guys? Okay, let's get this decoy out. Good news is the decoy catches them on fire too. Scope. Doesn't fucking come in, dude. Already out of ammo. Sitting there shooting at nothing. Oh yeah, forgot I had this sniper. Good call. Oh, brother. Totally forgot I had that weapon. Shooting at me even though my decoy's out, huh? Saving those sniper shots for the annoyances. Snipers. There'll be medics that come out too. Shit, you're almost better off with just you playing the Nemesis here. Fuck it, right? Striker Nemesis build. There's a lot of them, bro. God, there's a lot of fucking snipers out there. Man, that's like a headhunter crew. And a medic out there fucking up my world.
Vital signs critical.
What? What just damaged me? I was behind cover. I didn't even lift my head. Gotta take out that fucking medic. Dash on. More ammo. I feel like that's gonna be a problem against those hunters too. I wonder if the hunters can get frenzy and shit. Sniper down finally. Might be against the hunters here. So let's ammo up and shit. Swap that skill. Fingers crossed! The hunter's always nervous. 4 of them. Okay, so we're gonna go traps, right? No, these ones. Shock trap duration. Duration. Alright. Going for my cooldown here. Alright, here we go, hunters. Yep.
System disrupted. System reactivated. System malfunctioning.
It's kind of dangerous up here. We don't really want to be up here, I don't think, because it gives them clear line of sight on me. See, like that. Out of 1 bullet, apparently.
Hostile assault turret detected. System restored.
Jesus Christ.
System curtailed. Immediate medical assistance needed.
I just fucking healed up!
Agent deceased.
What? I don't even know how this stuff is happening, man. This is hard. I just healed up. I gotta see that again. I don't know what killed me. Did he snipe me right after I healed? I don't know. Let me look. I can't see because it's fucking foggy. Let's see. What gets me? It must be a sniper shot. He must have it. One of those guys way back there sniped me. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. That's crazy, man. Wow. I'm watching. I don't even see the kill. I just see like afterwards when I die, you know, there's a hunter like way back there. He's way back there. And he must have sniped me because I only heard one shot. Oh, there was a couple of bullets that hit me. I don't know. So both, it was 2 hunters. It says 2 hunters shot me. So the guy up on the tower got a couple of shots off, which took like 3/4 of my armor, about half. And then the guy in the back. Oh man, this is hard. This is hard. $106 mag. Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah, maybe the jammer is a good idea, like Brigadier was saying, because that's how he flanked me, right? He flanked me with his drone, with his turret. I mean, adding armor and all that shit isn't gonna help. I mean, I could add more protection from elites. I don't think that's gonna fucking help, right? Because he one-shots me. The question is, are the gloves really helping me? Kind of. I mean, I think they are. Yeah, I've already done this in group, and it was really easy in group. We coasted through it. It wasn't a, you know, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, the hunters weren't easy. I did go down once. That was the only time I went down the whole mission. And somebody revived me, so worked out. But it wasn't too hard. It wasn't too hard. It's fun, actually. It's a good pace. But solo, really the issue is that you take all the aggro. That's really the issue. It's not that they hit hard. It's not that they're spongy or anything like that. It's just that you take all the aggro. So we are literally dying. I'm literally dying at the same checkpoint over and over again, because at first it was the mortars, and then we figured out the mortars. We figured out that if you move beyond a certain point, the mortars can't get you. So we're past that, and now we're to the hunters in that stage. So the NPCs aren't a big deal now that we're beyond the hunters. They never were. I mean, the mortars. It was just the mortars, and so we died 3 times from mortars. One hit mortars. One hit, because they have poison behind them. So I was just like frustrated. I was like, what? How, we're one tapping for the mortars, and we realized it was poison. And then once we figured out that, then I realized, well, shit, you can just avoid the mortars by fighting from this area. So we figured that out. But now we're in this hunter dilemma. And hunters are always a degree of luck, right? It's just like floor 100, where it just doesn't go your way. It just doesn't go your way. And then everything goes your way, you know? It's how it always is for me, I feel like, you know. Which is why I feel like when I do the floor 100 hunters, I mean, it's rare on the floor 100 hunters, you know, because you have to go in now. It's rare that I can do it the first time and clear all of them, you know. Usually something stupid happens, right? I mean, and I have done that, but just all the, you know, pieces lined up for me. So, you know, I always feel, my point is, I always feel like there's a degree of luck when it comes to the hunters, right? How many of them engage you at once? How safe do they play it? You know, what skill do they use first? What skills do they have at all? Right? And with that one, I mean, we would have been fine, but he threw his turret behind me. And for some reason, no matter where they fucking place their skills, they always have a line of sight on you. They always have a line of sight on you, right? So he had a line of sight on me from the tower. His turret had a line of sight on me, and so I had to get out of the way. But even the hunter that wasn't even in the same room, that was 400 meters back at a different elevation. And the curvature of Earth should have blocked his shot, but it didn't. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, fuck, man, that's tough. And it's always tough in this game, right? They always have an angle on you. There's nothing new about that. But those are all the things you got to think about. Well, he came one by one. That wasn't the problem. So, you probably just saw that. So yeah, he did come one by one, but he threw his fucking mortar behind me. I mean, his drone behind me, and it had a perfect angle. And then there was nowhere to go. But yeah, so we were out of the mortars. The top of that truck, maybe I should go to the other truck. I might go EMP. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go EMP, and then there's 2 trucks back there. You think I should go to the other truck where the duck is? There's 2 trucks back there. Because then the problem becomes the other hunters have this fucking line of sight on you through that door, right? And so, you know, and they may not kill you, but they're gonna take away a little bit of this armor, a little bit of that armor, and there you go, huh? Okay, that's a plan. So let's flop back. Which corridor? Tree trunk and truck low level. Oh, you're saying the tent. Go inside the tent. Yeah. Except there's no true cover back there, and these guys hit really hard. I thought about that because it's the ultimate funnel. And if he throws his skill in there, or any skill in there, and you know, jammer might be on cooldown and whatever, right? Just think it out loud, because I'm with you on that one. It is the ultimate thing, but there's no cover in there, I don't think. So if he has like an attack drone or anything, and it spins you around, and he only needs 3 bullets, not half a mag, not 3/4 of a mag, 3 bullets, and he'll kill you, maybe 4. So if you spin around because he's got a drone that's shooting at you, and you're on cooldown with your jammer, and you have no cover. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are a few spots. It comes down to what is the best one, huh? Because the other annoying thing is they get in that fucking tower. The other NPCs did the same thing. I might go fight the whole thing from around the corner, but the mortars might reach that corner, so I might be stuck there until the hunters come. I like let's continue that strategy, because I think it's a good idea. We need to find a better spot, because that elevated position, like even when you're fighting the other dudes, you know, the snipers are taking shots at you. It's annoying because they won't come fight you.
True Sun's on site. Get ready, Agent.
Colonel, division inbound.
Oh, he's using the Scorpio though. I mean, yeah. I know. I mean, the Scorpio is tried and true. I mean, you can. You can also use the Pestilence and spread that damage around. I mean, it's cheesing it, but no offense against Patrick. Patrick goes with basically the meta setups for everything. You know what I mean? Which is cool, which is great. And that's just the, you know, we all know that the Scorpio works against the hunters. You know, just armor up and pound them out, put in some protection from elites. I know. I mean, I guess we could do that. The question is it about getting through it, or is it about getting through it your way? There's no right answer. There's no right answer to that. I'm thinking about it myself, you know. I mean, I guess we could pack Scorpio with us and just switch to that gun when the hunter comes in. Lexington Scorpio combo. I mean, we could do that. Use the Lexington. Those dudes come in. Yeah, the hunters are tough. They're always tough. It's floor 100 in the middle of the fight, you know. But so far, it hasn't been because they rushed us as much as it's been positioning. So we don't have to fall back to that. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that strategy. It's a great strategy. I'm just saying we don't have to fall back to that. I mean, you could also do negotiators. I mean, negotiators would be cool because you got those 3 other ones that are hanging way back there, and one that's rushing you. If you can get a couple of marks on those guys, you know. Well, I have unbreakable on my gloves. I don't even know if I have. I mean, I might have them perfect unbreakable. We could bring spotter. Well, they're gonna jam us, so I don't want to rely on the pulse. Yeah, with obliterate. Yeah, a little more bursty. We can do Cheska. We can do. What I got? Brazos. I have more here. Probably a Grupo. Be ideal. Could do a Cheska too for that fight. Would make sense. I mean, if we're gonna do that, then I could also just maintain the Cheska the whole time. Glass cannon. Already fucking glassy, right? I mean, I could use the scabbard, get rid of that. We could use the shocker punch, but if you miss your melee, which fucking happens in this game, then they melee you. But the shocker punch, you have to have your shield out, right? No, the shock will spread it. So I could, but it is pretty risky to run up to one of these guys and try to melee him without a shield. Ah! What am I looking for? Striker holster. I don't have a striker holster. That's weird, huh? Were you running a striker holster earlier? Here it is. I don't know how I missed you, buddy. so if we put this one on 44, 130, I'm gonna have to put this back up, so we're gonna be lopsided on our crits until we get. Oops, I'm gonna do that. Because the chameleon's we're gonna be over a crit chance, but that's okay. All right, and then so we got the Scorpio, and so we'll flip to the Scorpio and the Lexington, but we're not gonna use the pulse on the Lexington. We're gonna need, I guess, strained or optimist. We're gonna be going pretty fast, so probably strained. I mean optimist. Yeah, kind of boring, but yeah, it helps on the other guys too, though, the protection from elites. But yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. They're hitting really fucking hard. So, yeah, it's not a ton of help. Okay, so first main strategy is to choose better cover. Ouroboros would be fun in here. Yeah, what else would be fun is the pestilence would fucking cut these fools up pretty bad too. The Scorpio works with their rush use, so you know the Scorpio with the Lexington is probably the better combo, because if you get rush, you can chunk, you know, these dudes. So, all right, here we go. One more fucking time. Try to get past the hunter fucking checkpoint, baby. Division 2 bringing us a challenge. Feeling good, feeling good.
True Sons on site. Get ready, Agent.
Colonel, division inbound.
I mean, with hunters, negotiators is really good if you can protect yourself from the rush, because then you can basically kill all of them. The problem with hunters is that they hide, right? And they rush. So that's what they do. They hide and then they rush. So the guys that are hiding, when you have multiple hunters, and so you got this guy that's coming at you, you know, if you can maintain those stacks on the other guys, then you can wear them down. But if you get rushed too hard, you might have a hard time stopping that rush with negotiators versus something like Striker. But the Scorpio shotgun really is the trick against these dudes. Shock is the trick against hunters, whatever build you wear. Hunter's Fury, Striker, Heartbreaker, whatever, it's shock. So that's why you see us you saw me throw the shock traps. You know, we learned that from floor 100. So it's back in the day in the open world, it was, you know, you could kind of pace it out, but they do despawn if they run away. But riot foam would be the big trick in the open world. But in tight spaces, I think riot foam is also still helpful. So is the blinder firefly, but the shock is really good because they'll get shocked multiple times, and during that those moments, you're laying down damage. When you're solo, you know, whipping out the riot foam multiple times can be a hinder. Looking for turrets. Another one. second too. Alright. Hopefully that's all our turrets. Yeah, right. There's no way they had that fucking angle. That happens a lot.
Vital signs critical.
Ah, God, that shield was so
Agent
slow to pop
deceased.
up, man. My reaction times are suffering. Yeah, aggressive drone is good. Yeah, it's like a decoy, right? That puts a little bit of damage out. Pops people out of cover. It's a good job.
True Sons on site.
Really good job.
Get ready, Agent.
Colonel,
Yeah, mine was normal.
mission inbound,
I
on route to docks.
saw
Copy that,
somebody
General.
post that
Assault team
their
approaching the area as we
exotics
speak.
were peaked. Mine wasn't.
You can count on my true sons, Nat.
I mean, 301. Yeah, I got the mask. Yeah, we've unlocked everything except for whatever's on the rewards track. This thing. So, that's a whole effort. Come on, man, come in. What other turrets do we have? That one, huh? Where's that one at? Oh, it's in the back.
We hear ya! I'm gonna fuck you up! My arm is shut.
Right over here.
Don't stay in place! Locking the enemy down.
That guy doesn't need cover.
Him down.
You're gonna be a master at the first couple of checkpoints, but by the time we're done with this shit. Get my money's worth. Let's see. Come on, man. Get out of there. Run, little agent, run. A shooter skateboard game. That's what I need. In a post-apocalyptic world, though. It's gotta have it all. Oh, you fucking lady. God damn that
Immediate
grenade.
medical assistance needed.
This is no... Oh, man. Really don't like leaving that fucking sniper behind me.
Serious trauma.
Just took the sniper hit. Apparently.
Medical assistance needed.
Alright, we're in it now. We'll have to get behind it.
Hey, you can't go in that pond. If I can't go in that pond, you can't go in that pond. There's even no swimming sign, huh? No ponding. Good night, Emma. All right, here we fucking go. Fucking checkpoint. Okay, so new plan. We gotta find a little place where we can't be touched. So I got my overcharge. We'll get there. Bullets, we need some of those. And then we need to make sure we switch gear or skills of weapons for the hunters. Let me get to that. So this is where we're thinking, right? Somewhere over here. So there's this stump, which might get hit by mortars. But you're still in the line of sight of the towers. Oops. So then there's this other truck back here, which seems like it's the safest spot. Because they don't have much cover. They got a little bit of cover. But they don't have that deep sniper fucking hit thing going on, right? So as long as mortars don't reach us here, this will be a good spot. But there's not going to be mortars with the hunters, so we can rotate cover. But if we can get one of the hunters to come here, put traps right around the truck, and hope he doesn't fucking throw a skill behind us. If he throws a skill behind us, we don't have a lot of fucking fallback, right? Because there's nothing you can do back here. This is all rubbish. So you'd have to run to the other side of the map, which is do what you gotta do. That's why I like the decoy. Safest spot though, isn't it? But if you get multiple hunters in here, then that'll be a pain in the ass. So like if one hunter, if you get two hunters coming in here, and then one's hiding back there behind the tractor, then you're in the same position. Swap now. Knowing that's bad range. Oh, you're using the wrong weapon. Oh, this will work. Swap to the real deal here. So the mortars aren't touching us? Is that good? Is there a mortar guy back here or something? The radar is like pinging, right? Wouldn't that be cool if you could take out the mortar guy? Guess we better get ammo. Come on in, ladies. Protection out there is really annoying. Almost got that medic. There he is. Tux, he's our man. If he can do it, no one can. Not true, not true. Acolyte, appreciate you, man. Making it rain. Congrats, people. Welcome to the Players Club. A style for everybody. This scope does a good job, man. These hunters.
System
What? We
malfunctioning.
didn't get any snipers. Running for my life.
System restored.
What did we decide on? Traps
System curtailed.
and what was the other skill? Jammer, right? Yeah, he's in here though.
Hostile assault turret detected. System back online. Serious
So we need to
trauma
put on that
detected.
jammer. That was fucking close, man. Alright, jammer equipped. Where is he? So we do got 2 hunters in here.
System disrupted.
They are blocked. We got 4 hunters in here. Fuck. Oh, that's
Vital
not good.
signs critical. System activated. System
What?
malfunctioning.
That was blind firing.
Agent
Oh my god,
deceased.
this is fucking hard, bro. I mean, wow.
System restored.
I mean, wow. Right? That was my wrist. So, this, okay, anyways, the downside is they all fucking came in, right? And, by the way, they have modifiers. So he's a blacklisted target right there. Wow, this is good, man. I mean, I love the challenge. I love the challenge. It's annoying, of course, because it's the same checkpoint, but like, it's cool. It's a good puzzle. Because it's not about power, right? Like, look at this. Where? Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm looking at my replay here. Unfortunately, it's... So who takes the shot? Who shoots me? It's coming from the left. So there was a guy in the tower. Okay, this is fucked up. But there's a guy in the tower to the left, the closest tower to me. And he shoots me basically through all that trash. Right? And again, it's a one shot. It's a one shot. So I'm full armor. Full armor. They jam me. Hold on. Full armor. It's nice having be able to look at your replays, see what you did wrong or what they did right. Yeah, I'm at full armor. I didn't have any health, but I'm at full armor. And then he one taps me out of the left. Like I can't even see him. That's what's fucked up. I see his yellow bar out there. I see his armor bar, but I don't see him. And he shoots through that trash. So there's nowhere fucking safe, man. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, but we predicted that, right? Like we were like, well, what if all 4 of them come in? There's nowhere to fall back to. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, they're really pissed. Yeah, there's 4 hunters, Ashley. And with the team, they're not that bad, but they were tough in a team. But if you're all fully powered up, if you all have your modifiers tier 5, which is likely because you're fighting a bunch of NPCs up until that point. So you get there and then these hunters basically spawn on you. They spawned right on us. But we didn't know. I didn't know they were coming. I didn't even know there were hunters in here when I was doing it with the group. And so they spawned right on us. And yeah, I mean, it was only a minute fight. It's your typical situation with the hunters here. It's not power. It's not armor. It's positioning. And again, it's just how the cookie crumbles, right? Because we could have just gotten one agent. We didn't get any snipers before, so the snipers were my trigger to change my build when we get those snipers, and we didn't get any snipers. So it's a variable, basically NPC configuration. So all of a sudden the hunters arrived, right? So, okay, great. But we were a little bit off guard, so I didn't have my skills out and whatever. Not that it would have mattered because all 4 of them would have come in. But what caught us again, what did he do again? He did exactly what we predicted. It's apparently predictable, which is he threw a turret right fucking behind me. And luckily we were able to take it out, right, quickly before it killed us. But it did break our armor, so we had to heal up, you know, and all that's time against you while they're getting in position, right? So, but again, what do hunters do? They get in fucking cover. And they're good at staying in cover and playing it out, right? So, and then they jam your skills. So you try to jam them and then they jam you. That's what happened, right? So I jam them, they jam me right back. So if we had riot foam, we wouldn't have been able to use it. I'm just thinking this out because I think the best play is to go in. This is sad, but I think the best play for that section is to go in with the hunter build, which we're not running, right? We're accommodating for hunters, but we're running basically just our DPS build, which I think if you're in a group is okay. But what up, Smits? I think for this situation, based on how many times we run it and the variables, because no matter where we go in the map, except for the entrance, I gotta say, except for the entrance, where we originally kick off the fight, there is cover back there. There's 3 trucks that you can bounce around from. You can still throw a turret behind you, apparently, but there you go. But you have an ammo crate in there in the tightest choke point. And so if you can drop your shocks right there, basically hammer out that guy as he's coming through. You know what I mean? No waiting and cover and for the other 3 guys to come. Now, if all 4 of them rush you at once, I mean, you're kind of fucked. But if one of them comes in at a time, it's not a fighting game, right? Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to get out of cover and then I'm gonna shoot him. That's the waiting game, and then that's where they outnumber you and then they slaughter you, potentially. So if you could just get it over with, so to speak, rip it off like a band-aid, like you just right when he comes into that door, you pound him out because he's stuck in electricity and it's the tightest choke point. Yeah, it's not really the modifiers. I hear you, damn. I hear you. But we're dying before the modifiers, so to speak, really even kick in. I mean, these guys are killing you in like 3 or 4 shots, you know? And so so what I'm trying to say, I guess I'm kind of getting here long-winded because I'm thinking out my strategy. I think the best strategy is to step up to that yellow gate, if you know what I'm talking about. It's a yellow gate as we go in before we even start the fight with the NPCs. So coming from the last checkpoint, there's this yellow gate. We pick up ammo, we go through that gate, and then we set the NPCs on fire, and then we ran to that truck, right? So what I'm basically saying is, screw all that. We set the NPCs on fire, run them back to where we came in. Now the catch is, will mortars hit us there? Because if mortars hit us there, that fucking sucks. Because then it won't work. But yeah, and then just like Adrian is saying, the other thing is sometimes shit just goes your way too. You know, one guy gets in and you know, you pull some just in time and he steps on your shock trap and you beam him in the head and he gets disrupted right before he fucking puts on his armor kit and he dies. You know what I mean? And then, you know, things just go your way, but yeah, it's fun. But I'm gonna set it aside here and we'll pick it up later, unfortunately. So we did not accomplish our goal, but I can't stay up too late because I got lots of editing to do. Got a couple of videos coming for you guys tomorrow and the next day. And I still got to do my Arc Raiders recap, which was an amazing fucking game, by the way. I mean, you guys should go look in your Twitter feed and type in Arc Raiders and X or whatever you want to call it and scan through all everybody's posts, man. Like, every single people that touch that game is loving it. All calling it game of the year. Not hype either. It is not hype. I have played that fucking game and it is so good. It is so good. And I think they can add on to it. And it's like, we only experienced 20% of the game. 20%. You know why it's so good, guys? You know why it's good? And I don't think a lot of people realize this. is because it was originally going to be a PvE open world live service looter shooter. It's built on that. So even though it's a PvPvE, it's built on that. So that their mistake, if you want to call it that, in changing directions was the game's divine blessing. We're talking about Arc Raiders. And that's what sets it apart. It was the fact that it started at, it's PvPvE, meaning like, you know, there's PvE in the game. You're fighting drones basically, smart AI drone thingies, and they're not pushovers. They're fucking tough, and they the game was built for you to get enough out of just that side of the game. So you can solo that game, go in solo, or you can go and matchmake, right? With 3-man teams. And you can go solo and the server matches you up with other solo players in the server. So you're not like the solo dude with a bunch of teams. There can be other teams, but for the most part, it does its best to put all the solo players in the same server. So lots of other solo engagement. And so you can walk up to another guy and be like, hey, don't shoot. You can say this, your NPC can say that. You can make him say that. And then you'll be like, hey, you want to run together? You want to team up? And he says yes or no, or you're already dead, right? So it's really, really fucking good game. So I hope you guys try it. We don't know when it's going to come out yet, but whatever. I'm going to put my review on it. You know what I mean? And here's the deal. Like, I'm not a big fan of our Dark Zone. You know, I like the idea of the Dark Zone, but I've never been a big fan of it. And the funny thing is, the part that I hate about it the most is that you lose your gear. But the other thing is our skills don't work in there, right? It gets all weird and unbalanced. But so that's special to the Division 2. But the Dark Zone is PvPvE. And one of the things I hate is that, you know, you find some good loot and somebody takes it away from you. But at least they don't take away your build. Now, in Arc Raiders, they take away your build. But they have some fail safes. You have hidden pockets. And you can actually use like this free build option to go in there if you're risk adverse. There's all these little things in there to make it not so bad. But the point is that it's part of it and it feels good. Yeah, and I'm saying that is because I'm not really for that concept, and this game sells me on it. Not just any PvPvE, this one particularly, because every engagement, every single one is tactical. When you're going from cover to cover, your hands are sweating, you're nervous, you are fully immersed in that game. It's crazy. I wish everybody could try it, but maybe they'll have another tech test. Maybe they won't. All right, everybody, appreciate you. Sorry we didn't get through this one, but enjoying the challenge, loving the mission, loving the action, and we got lots to talk about. There's lots going on in the game. So I will see you mañana. Peace out, everybody.